Hey everybody, this is Joe. Thank you for watching my Giga-Texas construction update video. A special thank you to all of my outstanding patrons for your continued encouragement and support. Patreon members get access to hundreds of high-resolution photos, previews of the future material, and direct dialogue with me. If you would like to support my channel, please consider becoming a patron using this link, which is also in the video description. Please also consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, as this helps as well. Thank you. This map indicates the entire Giga-Texas property line shown in red and all of the areas of construction around the site, which includes the green area with the foundation, that's the Phase 1 original plan, the 6 areas of additional construction, and the magenta area, which is also known as the Bobcat project area. For today's flight, we will predominantly be concentrating on the original Phase 1 area shown in green. Today we'll look closely at the General Assembly structure on the west side. Picture number 1 shows that this structure continues to grow to the south as they install and assemble more of the steel structure. Picture number 2 is in the middle area where the steel structure is completed and the roof and the flooring decking has been added. And now they're adding the concrete to the upper floors and slabs on the lower floors. And then picture number 3 is where we'll be concentrating on some inside photos to get an idea of what this structure may look like when it's completed. I'd like to say thanks to my trusted on-site source that provided the images that we will be discussing. As you can see by the inset map and the arrows, you'll see where these photos are located. They're predominantly in the west structure, south of the battery cell area, and west of the paint shop area. And you can kind of see how this area is near where the loading docks are on the west. You can see in the inset image approximately where this photo was taken, and it's got an inset conveyor system in the floor. We're looking to the northwest. You can see on the top of the photo is some of the loading docks. In this series of 3 pictures, you can see number 1 is up to the north area again. Number 2 is a little bit farther south, and we're looking to the south, so the light at the end is the open area of the building. And then picture number 3 is sort of in that middle area, and then you can see the green wall, which is part of the paint shop building. This photo is farther to the north. In fact, in the left-hand part of the picture, you can see the firewall that separates this area from the battery cell area. And to the right, you can see some of the green wall of the paint shop, and then the bright area in between is where the regenerative thermal oxidizer system would be installed. This is another photo from that same general area, a little bit farther to the south. To the left off the picture would be the cargo loading areas, and again at the far end of the photo you can see that firewall where the battery cell area is located. And this photo is taken a little bit farther south towards that central area where the big excavation pit is. In fact, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner some of the green, which is the body and white building on the east. And again, on that left-hand side going down the building would be that central area. Hopefully you enjoyed this brief tour of some parts of the inside of the General Assembly building and kind of gives you a better idea of just how far and how fast Tesla is moving on the construction of Giga-Texas. Moving over to the central open area, we look at the big excavation pit and the water vault installation. The top left-hand corner photo, you can see how they're adding the top layer to it, and that'll make them waterproof in that entire area. Bottom left-hand photo, we can see that there's that H pattern, and we think that there's going to be a second row of the long water vaults, and in the right photo, you can see all of the water vaults waiting for installation. And finally, we go over to the casting machine area where the big news is that the concrete columns are now being installed. 4 of them have been installed, as you can see. 1 of them is on the ground. Heavy rains has brought more of the water in that area, which may slow progress a little bit. But hopefully they'll be getting more of the columns, more of that structure built out, and then we can get the Cybertruck casting machines installed at some point soon. I hope you found this overview informative and will be helpful throughout the video to put things into context. My drones are ready and raring to go. Let's go flying over Giga-Texas.